Presentation. Wisdom-oriented reality, life and destiny, world. What is wisdom? Wisdom is commonly known as the knowledge, teachings and insights that look into the ultimate reality of all things in the universe, including their origin, existence and purpose. The universe. Atoms are the basic elements of the physical reality of the universe. Numerous atoms are condensed into stars, stars into galaxies, galaxies into clusters, superclusters and, finally, the universe. It is believed that the universe of atoms came into existence at an event called the Big Bang. Reality of space in atom. An atom has three types of particles, namely yellow, electrons; red, protons; green, neutrons. The size of particles is minuscule and most of the atom is empty space known as field. The particles occupy 0.01% area, while the field occupies 99.99% area. Size of atom equals 10 to the power of minus 18 meters. Reality of time. Time is the measurement of movement of material objects in space. Time is currently defined by a measurement of space. 1 second is 9,192,631,770 oscillations of the hyperfine transition in the 133 cesium atom. Einstein linked space and time into space-time continuum. In this picture, Earth is depicted in two spatial dimensions x and y, the plane of the Earth orbit, and the time dimension. Measurement of space. To measure space, we should understand the scale of measurement, as shown here. The size of quantum is 10 to the power of minus 36 meters, that is 1 meter divided by 1 followed by 36 zeros. The size of cosmos is estimated as 10 to the power of 36 meters, that is 1 meter multiplied by 1 followed by 36 zeros. Atoms and Milky Way galaxy. Size of galaxy equals 10 to the power of 18 meters. This is the Milky Way, a large disc-shaped spiral galaxy about 100,000 light-years in diameter and 3,000 light-years in thickness. It is estimated that the Milky Way contains about 10 to the power of 11, 100 billion, stars, and the Sun is just one of them. The number of atoms in a galaxy would be about 10 to the power of 42 or 1 followed by 42 zeros. The solar system. Size of the solar system is estimated to be 10 to the power of 12 meters. The number of atoms in the solar system would be about 10 to the power of 36. Sun, Earth and Moon. Diameter of Sun equals 1,377,648 kilometers. The number of atoms in the Sun would be about 10 to the power of 40. Diameter of Earth equals 12,756 kilometers. The number of atoms in the Earth would be about 10 to the power of 31. Diameter of Moon equals 3,476 kilometers. The number of atoms in the Moon would be about 10 to the power of 29. Model of atom with cars as particles. Yellow car equals electron. Green car equals neutron. Red car equals proton. In this model, each car or particle is of the length of 1 meter and the car's speed limit is the speed of light. The atomic structure is three-dimensional, but we can depict only two dimensions. Cars in field model of atom. If we imagine the size of the particle to be 1 meter, the size of the atom will be over 1 million meters or 1,000 kilometers. To run the cause of particles in the field of atom, we will require a field of 1,000 kilometers radius or an area approximately one-third the size of Moon. Hydrogen atom. Hydrogen, atomic number of 1, is the simplest element and is made of 1 proton and 1 electron. Hydrogen is also the lightest element. It is the most abundant element in the universe and makes up about 90% of the universe by weight. Hydrogen, as water, H2O, is absolutely essential to life and is present in all organic compounds. Carbon atom. Carbon, atomic number 6, is present in all known life forms. Diamond and coal look different but they are both made up of carbon. Life exists in the universe only because the carbon atom possesses certain exceptional properties. Sir James Jeans. Nitrogen atom. Nitrogen, atomic number 7, is the largest single constituent of the Earth's atmosphere and is estimated to be the 7th most abundant chemical element by mass in the universe. Nitrogen is present in all living organisms, proteins, nucleic acids, and other molecules. Nitrogen makes up around 4% of the dry weight of plant matter, and around 3% of the weight of the human body. Oxygen atom. Oxygen, atomic number 8, is the third most abundant element in the universe and makes up nearly 21% of the Earth's atmosphere. Oxygen accounts for nearly half of the mass of the Earth's crust, 2/3 of the mass of the human body and 9/10 of the mass of water. Oxygen, as water, H2O, is absolutely essential to life and is present in all organic compounds. Molecules and atoms. Molecules are groups of atoms held together with covalent bonds. Molecules are the building blocks of life, made mostly of the hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and carbon atoms. While the molecule has many particles of its atoms, the field remains one. Water molecule and water. Water, H2O, is most abundant on Earth's surface, covering about 70%. Water is the only common substance found naturally in all three common states of matter and it is essential for all life on Earth. Water usually makes up 55% to 78% of the human body. Molecules of water before and after freezing. When cooled, liquid water becomes increasingly dense, just like other substances. But at approximately 4 C, water reaches its maximum density. As it is cooled further, it expands to become less dense. A block of common ice floats in liquid water, because ice is less dense than liquid water. This characteristic of water makes life to survive underneath the ice in low temperature. Matter, Entropy and Life. In his book What is Life, 1944, Nobel laureate physicist Erwin Schrödinger stated that life feeds on negative entropy, or negentropy, as it is sometimes called. The concept of negative entropy implies the existence of non-physical element to form organic matter and life. Could it be consciousness? Biocentrism and consciousness. Through life and consciousness human beings have attained the capability of creativity, comprehension, and awareness including the self-awareness. Scientific explanation of this view is given by Robert Lanza in the book Biocentrism, How Life and Consciousness Are the Keys to Understanding the True Nature of the Universe. Universe and Consciousness. Bernard H., astrophysicist, in his book, The God Theory, has concluded that the origin of this universe and all others that may exist lies in the will of the Supreme Consciousness, a consciousness that we all possess, in varying degrees. He believes that we will discover in this century that we shape our reality via consciousness to a much greater degree than is presently acknowledged. Reality of human body. Components. Human body equals 1. Parts of body equals 10 to the power of 2. Organs equals 10 to the power of 3. Tissues equals 10 to the power of 8. Cells equals 10 to the power of 14. Molecules equals 10 to the power of 20. Atoms equals 10 to the power of 24. Particles equals 10 to the power of 30. Quanta equals 10 to the power of 36. Despite the large number of components, the field of life and consciousness in the body is 1. This suggests that the field or non-physical part of human being is related to consciousness and life. Elements in the human body. 99% of the mass of the human body is made up of the 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. The most important elements in human body are oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Apart from the physical elements, human body has life and consciousness that are non-physical. Human body and atoms. If we assume the weight of an average adult human as 60 kilograms, his/her body would have approximately 6 multiplied by 10 to the power of 27 atoms, that is, 6 followed by 27 zeros. If the atoms are replaced by cars in field described earlier, the size of human body will be bigger than the known universe. Brain as processor. Consciousness, brain, mind. Human brain may be compared to a machine like television that processes waves transmitted by a broadcasting station. When the brain, machine, processes the waves, consciousness, we call it mind. Mind, as mirror of consciousness. Mind may also be considered a mirror of consciousness in which it sees itself as well as other objects and remembers the process of seeing. It can also create images in the mirror. There is no limit to the size, type, and quantity of objects. Consciousness, mind and brain. Both consciousness and brain are essential for mind, a process that takes place in the brain through the impact of consciousness. This process is depicted here in a simple diagram. Quantum theory and consciousness. According to quantum theory, an observer, consciousness is essential to know the physical world. Without consciousness as observer, quantum theory is neither complete nor comprehensible. The abode of consciousness is not the matter or energy particles but the field that holds matter in the entire universe. The subjective experience of human beings through consciousness and its expression through language is as real as any experiment in physics. Many scientists, such as Eugene Wigner, believe that it is not possible to formulate the laws of quantum mechanics in a fully consistent way without reference to the consciousness. Different forms of duality. Science. Particle. Manifest. Quanta. Objective. Energy. Body. Material. Experiment. Spirituality. Field. Non-manifest. Qualia. Subjective. Consciousness. Mind. Spiritual. Experience. Functions of human consciousness: creativity, awareness, remembering, sense perceptions, intelligence, negentropy, feeling, intentionality, emotions, language learning, dreaming. It is interesting that Carson Field is an acronym of the functions of human consciousness. What is reality of the universe? Reality of the universe is the dual nature of existence, manifest and non-manifest. The manifest and non-manifest existence is evident in the structure of atoms that make the universe as well as the human body. The physical reality is known through science by objective experiments. The non-physical reality is known through spirituality by subjective experience. Consciousness and life as well as the physical elements are the fundamental ingredients of reality of human beings. What are human beings? Human beings have the finest structure of the physical elements in their body. Human beings are also endowed with life and consciousness. Wisdom is implied in the functioning of the physical and non-physical parts of the human body. Human beings have the capability to comprehend the wisdom inherent in the universe from the smallest to the biggest levels of existence. While the physical existence is limited in time and space, the spiritual existence of human beings transcends all limitations. Destiny of human life. Since the reality of the universe is wisdom-oriented, human life and destiny are also wisdom-oriented. The purpose of human life is to know and experience the reality of all things at all levels in the universe. Pursuit of science is necessary for acquiring knowledge of the physical world. Pursuit of spirituality is necessary for experiencing non-physical aspects of reality. Science plus spirituality equals wisdom. Thanks.